Amazing Spider-Man week concludes with the Spider-Man and Marvel Spinneret Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows 2-pack set on Way I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
Hello out there in Figureland. The Sheriff is back with another Marvel Legends review, this time Spider-Man and Spinneret from Renew Your Vows. This figure was probably the most anticipated figure of all the Spider-Man things they did for the 60 Amazing Years of Spider-Man program that they launched this year. This Spider-Man has some added articulation in the toes that we haven't had since 2002, when Toy Biz was still doing the Marvel Legends line before Hasbro took over. So that's a welcome addition to posability. Of course, PulseCon started today, which has something to do with the late hour of me finally getting around to shooting this video. But it's a good thing because we learned that the Daredevil from the Daredevil, Elektra, and Bullseye 3-pack that's pre-orderable today, at least at the time of me starting this video, is going to be on the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man body. So we have that to look forward to. And I was exceedingly, Daredevil was one of the characters missing from my particular Marvel lineup. And Bullseye is one of my favorite villains. So yeah, this figure was acquired from Hasbro Pulse, and I do want to show. I've been a Pulse member for a little while now, a long time now, actually since 2020, and this is the first thing where they sort of let me down on the packaging. So I got this one and another one for my friend, and both of them came. Neither box was perfect. They're a little beat up. You know, I'm never gonna be that guy who's like, I hate this because my box is beat up or whatever. I'm not an in-box collector. It doesn't matter that much. But I do rely on Hasbro Pulse to send me things, and the boxes are, undamaged. So this is the first time for everything. So I just want to point it out that you can get something from Hasbro Pulse, and it might not be perfect, right? So there's that. All right, so on the back of the package is Spider-Man and Spinneret. Come with a bunch of extra hands, and we're going to get them out of the package, see what the posability is like, and discuss perhaps a little bit the storyline from which this pair come. All right, let's get them out. All right, packaging is very similar to the Spider-Man packaging for the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, where they're sort of locked in this weird cage kind of thing. And of course, there's the hands nicely wrapped for each figure. We're gonna get them out of this now. Okay, here's Spider-Man and Spinneret, free from their packaging and with all their accessories laid out in front of them as I normally do. I guess we'll go over Spinneret first before we get to Spider-Man. And I think it's a very interesting character. Would I have bought this figure if it was, released by itself? Probably not, which is why you make it a 2-pack. But for what it is, it's a nice figure. She has looks like she has the double jointed arms. I'll have to check my female figures to see It looks like, I guess this is the double jointed arms. If this figure has the double jointed arms, confirm that for me in the comments. But yes, here's Spinneret, also known as Mary Jane Watson Parker. In this storyline, which was actually a part of the 2012 Secret Wars storyline, which the multiverse had collapsed and a lot of different universes were hodgepodge together. These guys were living in a reality where, you know, they were still married. Which is a takeoff of the One More Day storyline, which I mentioned in yesterday's video. And the One More Day storyline was a follow-up to Civil War, where Spider-Man had revealed his secret identity to the public and was forced to create a Faustian pact with Mephisto. And actually, it was actually Mary Jane that made the pact for Peter's benefit. You know, where they forgot, the world forgot Peter was Spider-Man, and they had to give up their marriage for Mephisto to do what they wanted, you know, what he wanted. Peter, of course, did not want that. He would have just soldiered on, but Mary Jane didn't want that for him. And so Spider-Man became a single guy before. And editorially, all that was because they felt like Spider-Man being married, the fun had gone out of the character, out of the comic. But I don't know. I disagreed with it at the time. I probably still disagree with it. But anyway, on to Spinneret and her posability. Head and neck goes up. Arms up there. Yeah, I can't do any more. Waist. There you go, the thigh there. There's no waist swivel, sort of like Iron Man, the modern Mark 70 armor Iron Man, no waist swivel. But pinless legs, so you got some pretty high kicking power, and then that's the back. Feet, of course, normal Marvel Legends feet with the ankle rocker, and these little collar things here are actually accessories. So, in a sense, if you could get the feet off, you could actually take these off, but they're part of her costume. But she is yeah, pretty well posable. Does whatever a spider can, or so it goes. And it's a decent figure overall. So, of course, the head comes off, and you can pop on Mary Jane's unmasked head. I kind of like that. Kind of feminine look. And that's Mary Jane. One thing I want to say about these figures, these particular copies, they're very tight. This figure, her joints are extremely tight. You know, obviously you want your Marvel Legends to be tight, but this is very tight. And of course you can use the Mary Jane head as a for an additional Mary Jane figure. You know, if you have the loose Mary Jane, it's a new head. Looks pretty cool. I can put it on the Gwen Stacy body or any of those bodies you may have. I don't have any of those. My Marvel Legends collection isn't quite that granular, but that is Spinneret. Okay, so here he is with retro carded Spider-Man. As you can see, the hues of red and blue are different. Without another Spider-Man to judge it against, previously I would have said this is the best version of Spider-Man they've done for Marvel Legends. And I do believe up to that point it was. This one though, just from here, it's kind of blowing them out of the water. I mean, it just is. Height aside, and again, since the torso and legs mainly seem to be the same parts, I'm guessing the extra height you're getting here is from the feet. So it's not that so much that this figure is just some kind of way you know, inherently taller. The feet are making them taller some kind of way. It seems like the feet are a little flatter and this one's a little less flat. Or it could be the legs might be a little bit longer. I'm not sure. You know, putting them up leg to leg, it does appear that the Renew Your Vows has slightly longer legs. The thighs seem to be a little bit longer, so that might be the actual explanation and not the feet. Because when I look at them, it doesn't seem like the feet are significantly larger. But so you're getting a little bit of extra height on this Spider-Man. This would obviously be the most fully grown Spider-Man that you're ever gonna get, and you know, I guess he grew into his 20s. You know, some people do. I don't know. Spider-Man's a late bloomer or whatever. But there's that Spider-Man. And then here is Amazing Fantasy. So you go from teen to adult. And then, last but not least, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, who can absolutely team up with Spider-Man because now they're all in the same universe. Yeah, so those are comparisons. Now on to final impressions. Final thoughts on the Renew Your Vows 2-pack. This Spider-Man is definitely all of it. I don't know, you know, where you're gonna get a better Spider-Man from. Now that this is the top of the line right now for Marvel Legends, I would say that it was worth the wait. Spinneret is a great figure. Not going to be everybody's cup of tea based on, you know, maybe just, you know, don't care about it. Didn't read Secret Wars. Don't care to read Secret Wars. Don't understand what was going on with Secret Wars. She's more of an, you know, an alternate universe, imaginary character. But you do get the Mary Jane head for your troubles. And I do think that, you know, I mean, it's expensive. It was $50, but that's part and parcel of the price increases that we've been subjected to based on inflation, and I'm sure Hasbro feels as though, you know, hey, they'll pay it, so why not? All of this is just going to lead to sort of a contraction of people buying so much. You're going to make choices. With the HasCon offerings. They had some great stuff, but I also had to say, well, can't get this, well, can't get that. But I did pre-order a lot, and I also pre-ordered with the expectation that if I don't have the money, I can just cancel it. So some things I pre-ordered are like things I would like to have, but not necessarily am I gonna actually have. I thought they did a really good job with the X-Men, the Daredevil 3-pack, which even if I don't get any of the other Marvel Legends stuff that they did, I will get that. That's happening. The Transformers were great. I usually wait for Transformers in the store. I don't pre-order everything. I usually, with those, I pre-order like what I feel like I must. I don't want to chase it down in the store, you know. So there's that. But either way, this set, I'm pleased with it. The figures are very tight. They pose well. They look well. They look the part. I'm gonna give this set. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. There's nothing I can say really bad about the Spider-Man. He is improved over the previously thought to be best Spider-Man. He's better. And the Spinneret, I mean, it's a bonus. You know, you want to say you paid $50 for a Spider-Man, maybe you can, I don't know how you want to look at that, but it is a great figure. It's gonna go into my collection like everything else. So that's the way I got it figured. If you like the content, please give me a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I do respond to comments, and you know, I do take this seriously in the sense that you know, providing honest information on action figures, the good and the bad about them. I think that's important. I don't know that I'm what I would call an influencer, but if I have any influence, it would only be to just show you, hey, this is what's up with this, right? You can make your own decision about that. I know it's a big kind of a big thing going around right now when I look at other channels, but I just want to, you know, review figures and share my hobby in some way. Anyway, I'm gonna end it there. Everybody, please stay safe, and I will see you guys on the next video.